You're not through until I say so.
Lance, you know that Weaver lives at the same address. What more do you need for me to find
I
out?
want to find out when he comes back.
So he took a little vacation. He'll be back.
I need to find out when, Paula. I can't fool around here. I got to get out of this area.
Oh, geez, promises, promises.
What'd you say? What'd you
This
say?
was nothing. Man, why can't you just forget about trying to get even?
Because getting even what's life's about. It's the only thing that kept me alive in the slammer. You understand?
Yeah, and it's what's going to get you caught again, too.
That's my problem, honey. You just worry about finding out when Weaver gets back.
Yes?
Hi, good afternoon. Is Courtney here?
No, I'm afraid she isn't.
Do you know when she'll be back?
No, I don't.
Would it be possible for me to wait here for her?
Well, I don't know if you should
That's all right, Mrs. Lucas. You can let him in.
Oh, well, I better take your coat then.
No, that won't be necessary. He'll not be staying that long.
Very well, sir.
I guess it's just as well that Courtney isn't here because what I have to say really concerns you.
Oh?
I met your wife.
You what? How?
I went to Rose Hill. Does Courtney know that you're moving her to a cheaper nursing home?
How dare you go to Rose Hill and intrude on my wife's privacy?
Your wife's nurse told me about it.
Then you've been misinformed.
You denying it?
Certainly.
I think you're lying.
Well, I don't care what you think. You had the unmitigated gall to take petty problems to a woman who is struggling for her sanity. Your arrogance is beyond belief.
I don't mean to be arrogant. I apologize. I just want to get straight to the point. Does Courtney know anything about this?
I've already told you there's nothing to know.
Well, in that case, you don't mind me telling Courtney what I found out.
How do you expect me to find out when Weaver's coming back?
The same way you found out where he lived. You check his hangouts. Talk to people he knows. Go where he works. Ask questions there.
Fine.
What are you doing, Paula?
Oh, is it too tough to figure out?
Hey, I just gave you a job to do.
You mean I gotta start now?
That's right. You start right now. It's almost happy hour. Why don't you go to the Castaway Bar first? Okay?
Oh, what am I gonna pay for my drinks with?
You pay with your good looks.
Oh.
Second thought. Better take this.
You're cute.
Listen, Paul, I don't want you drinking any booze. I want you to be as straight as possible. I want you sharp, you understand? You bring me back that change.
Lance, I don't think there'll be any change. You see, I'm real thirsty today.
On second thought, why don't you pull a few tricks on the way home? You can probably bring home some more cash. It's real cute, Paula. It's real cute. Kid's got no class. Yeah, come in.
Hey, Russ.
Hey, Harold, I'm glad you're
always
here.
leave your door unlocked?
Yeah, well, when I'm in, I guess I do. Hey, look at all this stuff about the Dar es Salaam Bible. It's
You want to
incredible.
have a better lock than this on this door? And use it all the time.
Yeah, sure. Hey, listen, come on in, sit down. This is incredible, man. These people that took it, they're the same ones that I saw at the King's Arms Hotel that night. And they had the Bible with them. Hey, is Dave all right?
Yeah, he's fine. It was just a flesh wound. Look, that's not
You know what this
important.
means?
It means that there are a lot of people acting real foolish about
Harold,
this
it
thing.
means that the rumors about that Bible are true, that it's actually worth more than its estimated value.
I think it means that there are people who believe it's worth
Oh,
more
come
than
on,
it's-
Harold. People who go around shooting guns and stealing things, if they believe it may be true, they do it because they know it.
Okay, whatever. It is something that I'm content to remain in the dark
Well,
about.
I'm not content.
I don't really see how you got a lot of choice.
I'm going to bid on that Bible at the auction.
You're gonna what?
No, more correctly, you're going to bid on that Bible for me.
Russ, they're expecting bids $25,000.
Yeah, and I say that anybody gets it for that has got themselves a steal, Harold.
That's speculation, pure and simple.
Come on, Harold. I need your help. Look, I need you to represent me. I don't want anybody to find out about my money yet still, okay?
Which there may not be very much of left if
Oh,
you don't get a
you
little
know,
more
I knew about
sensible
this
about your
again.
finances. I have to, Russ. I'm responsible.
Harold, this is not an irresponsible move. Those people's actions, that's proof enough to me what that Bible's worth. Harold, I smell a gold mine in that book.
Russ, whoever gets that Bible is going to pay a premium for it just because of all the publicity.
Yes.
You're jumping in here like some greenhorn because some yahoo jumps up with a gun and you want to play James Bond.
Well, what's the use of having all that money if I can't have a little fun with it now and again, huh, Harold?
Fun. I tell you what we'll do to have some fun. Why don't we take $25,000, a big pile of money, and we'll get some weenies and some hamburgers and hot dogs and marshmallows, and we'll have a big weenie roast and we'll sing campfire
fine. Let's just
songs.
assume that the bidding gets as high as $50,000. Okay, and let's say that, for instance, maybe I'm wrong about what the Bible's worth. So what? I've got that kind of money, and I'm doing my share, giving a lot of it to the clinic, and now I'd just like to buy myself a little bit of excitement for a change. Okay, Harold, indulge me. Okay, all right. I promise, from now on, whatever you say about my money, I will stick to by the letter.
Well, let me think about it for
There
a
ain't
while.
much time to think about it, Harold. Now the auction's coming up. Now,
Russ,
look, here's my
that
plan.
can wait.
No, listen, it
I
only
said
take me
it
a
can
second
wait.
now.
You should have read all these newspapers.
What are you talking about?
Hugo Lancelot escaped from prison the other day.
All right, I have heard enough of this bilge. Goodbye, Mr. Davidson.
Why are you fighting me on this? Can't you see that I'm on the same side?
No, I don't see that at all. Now get out.
All I want is the best for Courtney.
Which, of course, is you.
That's right, yes! Okay, let's just say that you're not moving your wife.
Which I'm not.
Okay, but look at the advantages if you do. With all due respect, if you did it, she might not even know it happened. I mean,
My wife suffers from Alzheimer's disease. A beautiful, attractive, vivacious woman is being converted through no fault of her own into a forgetful, thoughtless, mindless hulk, and there's no way you could possibly understand.
I do understand. I don't hurt like you do, but I do understand. There's no way that... I refuse to believe that you want Courtney to marry Vaughn, or that you're not trying to find some other way to get her out of this thing. I know you love her. I know you want the best for her, just like I do. Why do you want to put her through so much pain?
Everyone involved in this, directly involved, has made a mature, rational decision concerning the situation. Primarily, Courtney. And now you come along, unhappy because the adjustments do not include you when you try to push your way in. I'm sorry, but I think that is totally selfish on your part. There is nothing you can say or do that will change the situation, unless you do not count making Courtney miserable.
She's already miserable. Thanks, you just confirmed that everything I know is true. I just don't know why you're excluding Courtney. I'm not going to.
Mr. Davison, there is more at stake here than you are aware of. Now, I promise you, if you go to Courtney with this story, you may well live to regret it.
That's an empty threat, Mr. Carpenter. I'm the guy that has nothing to lose.
I can't wait to get Stacy out of here.
Well, I'm sure she'll be glad to leave.
Why are these places always so oppressive? No matter how hard they try to make it look nice, you still know it's a hospital. Poor Stacy, having to spend so much time in here.
Well, it's all over now.
I missed you so much.
I've missed you too. Mrs. Davidson,
It's good to see you, Stacy.
I'm afraid you caught me a little unprepared.
Oh, well, that's my fault. We left a little earlier than we were supposed to. I guess I just couldn't wait to get here. And it won't take you long to pack.
No. Have you talked to Dr. Edwards yet?
No, we thought we'd come and see you first. Why? Is there some problem?
No, at least nothing that I know of.
Well, good. I can't wait to take you to dinner tonight.
I don't want to throw a wet blanket over your plans, but you promised me you'd go to bed when we got back home.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I'm fine.
Oh, your shoulder. I didn't even ask about it.
It's nothing.
But if Mrs. Davidson
Well,
thinks... that
Terry
you ought-
is not happy unless she's worrying about something. She didn't even want me to come up here to take you home. She thought she should do it herself.
I still think I should have.
I'm fine, right?
So far.
You shouldn't rush things, Dad. Sometimes you only make things worse when you do.
Listen to your daughter.
Okay, look, I'll tell you what. We'll have a nice, quiet evening at home. We'll broil some steaks, bake some potatoes, toss a salad. Does that move meet with your approval?
Can't stop a man from doing what he wants in the privacy of his own home.
Good. Why don't you run and pack, honey? The sooner we're out of here, the better. Stacy?
Dad, I'm sorry, but I'm not going with you. I've talked things over with Dr. Edwards, and I've decided to commit myself for more psychiatric treatment.
Voluntary commitment? Why?
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
I may be innocent of murdering my mother, but I pulled the trigger on that gun. And I was willing to let you go to prison for something that you didn't do. Now, those aren't the acts of a rational person, are they?
No. But they're not necessarily the signs of serious instability either. Think of the circumstances surrounding what you did.
I have. And the law is willing to overlook what I did because of them, but I can't. And I cannot go back until I understand what's inside of me that allowed me to make those choices.
But think of the pressures you were under. Gil leaving you. Amber lying.
Do you know how difficult it is for me to stand here and tell you these things?
Stacy, isn't this something that could be done with a therapist in Kingsley?
No. I wish that it could, but no. I couldn't handle that right now. Dad, here, everything is very, very simple. And I need that simplicity right now. Dr. Edwards agrees with me. Please, try to understand. I know it's difficult, but please, I cannot go back.
I understand. And I'll go talk to your doctor. If he wants me to sit in on your counseling sessions or participate in any way to help you, I will. I'll do anything I can to help you.
Thank you. The other day, after one of my sessions, I started laughing. I could not believe how convincing I had been. I talked for over an hour about my feelings of inadequacy and inferiority. I thought I really had Dr. Edwards snowed. And suddenly, I realized that I wasn't laughing, I was crying. I had meant every word that I had said. And then the police notified me that Sebastian Knight had confessed to murdering Mom, and suddenly everything that I was doing wasn't at all necessary. I could go free. Just when I discovered how trapped I really was. It's ironic, isn't it? I'm scared, Daddy. Because I know that I have to learn to live with what I've done. But I don't know if that's possible.
Yes, it is.
Well, at least now, I don't have all that guilt about Mom. I miss her so much.
And you're suggesting that I take a little overdue vacation, is that right, until he's caught, Harold?
Well, since it's opened up, I hear Grenada's real nice this time of year.
Grenada, yeah, well, thanks, but no thanks. I had a very nice vacation visiting Stacy already. You know something? I'm not the only one that he might be after. What about Miriam? What about Babs?
Well, they have been alerted, and all the precautions necessary, I believe, have been taken.
What kind of precautions? What are you talking
Well,
about?
Miriam has moved to a new place. That ought to be precaution enough. But her phone number's unlisted, so there's no problem there. And if Lance wants to find her, he's going to have to hang out either at Charles' place or at Owen's. And I don't think he's likely to be doing that. Besides, Brubaker's got extra patrols going through both of those areas. And I've talked to Miriam about keeping her visits down to a minimum.
Babs?
Well, there are the extra patrols that Brubaker's got going, and I got some ideas of my own. But look, with Ronnie Washington still in jail, I'm not nearly as worried about Babs as I am about you.
Yeah, well, I don't let people have that kind of control over my life.
You better remember something. This person wants to do you bodily harm.
Well, I'm not going to run, Harold. If I did, that'd be miserable for the rest of my life, and that's exactly what Lance would want.
I think given the choice between being miserable for a little while and being dead for a whole lot longer, I'd take miserable.
Yeah, well, that's the difference between us. Now, I'm going to be careful, but I'm not going to go burying my head in the sand, Harold. I've got things I still want to do, not the least of which is investing in that Dar es Salaam Bible.
Oh, here we go again.
Now, listen, that's what I want to do. Now, here's what we're going to do. We'll go to the auction together. You stay down where the bidders are. I'll stay off on the side. Now, when I want to bid a little bit higher, I'll give you some sort of a signal, like, I don't know, a nod of the head or a wink of the eye.
He went to Chicago. He claims my wife's nurse told him, but I don't see how that's possible. What the staff at Rose Hill knows is negligible, and I never said anything to Phyllis. She wouldn't remember anyway.
Well, then it was a lucky guess.
No, his logic was a little too sharp. You know, I think we may have underestimated Mr. Davidson.
I don't think that's possible.
Well, you better think about it. A lot is at stake here.
Preston, I don't understand why you're getting so upset about this.
He went to tell Courtney.
So?
Look, I don't think you realize how precarious your position is. Your situation with Courtney is very delicately balanced. Now, you may think that in time she will grow to love you. But right now, the cold, hard facts are that she doesn't. She only said yes to save my skin and because she loves her mother.
I'm touched.
Your sarcasm is not appreciated. Now, right now, Courtney does not see any other option. All Davidson has to do is to show up and present her with one.
But that's not the case, Preston. You're not going to move Phyllis. That's been settled.
That is not the point.
Well, then make the point.
Courtney is suppressing her feelings about your marriage. If Davidson is there to remind her how miserable she is, she may not be able to keep them under control, and she may put all of her energies to looking for a way out.
Well, then our course of action is obvious. We've got to discredit Davidson. Look, go see Courtney. Act surprised when she tells you what Davidson has told her. I mean, flat out deny it. Make it seem like it was part of some lie he's concocted to save his own skin. I mean, that at least should make her angry enough that it would keep them apart until we come up with something better. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Well, what are you waiting for?
Peace of mind.
Well, hiya, stranger.
How you doing, buddy?
We missed you around here.
Geez, I gotta go way more often. I'm so popular when I come back.
And you don't do too bad in your absence either, let me tell you.
Yeah, what's that mean?
It means that someone was asking for you a couple of nights ago.
Who?
Before I answer that one, I've got a question for you, and you can level with me. Are you involved in prostitution again?
Oh. Why? Was this someone from Ronnie Washington's stable?
Yeah, one of the younger ones.
What'd she look like?
Well, short, dark hair, baby face, smart mouth. Hi.
Hi.
I'm looking all over for you. Somebody suggested you might be here.
Yeah, I wanted to be alone.
It's kind of tough living over at your uncle's, I guess.
Sometimes. Peter, no.
Pretend that didn't happen?
Please leave.
Does it feel the same when Vaughn kisses you?
Don't do this to me.
I went to Chicago.
What?
I went to see your mother. There's something you should know.